Hey everybody, my name's Scotty Ernst and RC Racing TV has invited me to a block party. Whoa, I'm not starting too well here.
Uh-oh.
Falling apart on me already. All right, favorite color? Gotta go with red.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Gotta go with red. Red and yellow is my paint job on my body, so we'll go with that. Best mentor you had in RC? Ooh, that's a tough one. Best mentor. I don't know, I was kind of learning trial by fire back in the day when I started. Coolest advice I probably had was from Brian Kinwald back in the day. I asked him how he doesn't get, what does he do when he gets nervous? And he told me he always took deep breaths when he would get nervous. Get more air in your system and oxygen, and I still do that to the day when I get nervous, I take deep breaths. I always channel my inner Kinwald. All right. How do you relax at a big race? I don't. If I'm racing, I'm stressed because working on my car. If I'm announcing a race directing, there's always something to stress about. Marshall's not getting out there, or referee calls, or trying to get stuff done before the rain comes. So there's always plenty of challenges. So I don't get to relax much at a big race. Man, this is kind of rigged, I think, here. There's none of these are easy to...
It's super high quality.
Oh, yeah. Biggest RC on-track regret? Oh, that's easy. Back in the day, I was announcing Reedy Race Champions at Tamiya USA track. And my fancy hat here from Hara, which was a gift from Hara. Thank you, Hara. There was a contact between Hara and Paul Wynn. Paul Wynn was US racer driving Schumacher. And I didn't call a penalty. I don't know if I just missed it or I don't know, but I think I should have called a penalty and I didn't. So that's one that's big regret. I think it should have been on Hara, but Hara was kind of it was a hairpin kind of chicane coming on the straightaway. And I don't remember, that was 2002 or 3, and there was contact there, and I can't remember what happened, but I think I should have gave penalty to Hara because maybe he peeled Paul. But every time I see Paul win, I say, sorry, dude, because, yeah, and that was, 20 years ago, so.
I'm so sorry.
Burger or pasta? Depends where I am. If I'm in Thailand, best Italian restaurant I've ever been in is in Bangkok, Thailand. That sounds weird, I know, but some Italian guy moved there, and their carbonara is awesome.
It's not about the pasta!
So it depends, otherwise burger. Favorite sports team? I guess since I'm from Wisconsin in America, we have a football team, the Green Bay Packers. You're born in Wisconsin, you're automatically a Packer fan, so I guess I gotta say Green Bay Packers. Where do you live? I live in Wisconsin in America, just outside Milwaukee.
Well, I'm a regular visitor here, but Milwaukee has certainly had its share of visitors. The French missionaries and explorers were coming here as early as the late 1600s to trade with the Native Americans.
In fact, isn't Milwaukee an Indian name?
Yes, Pete, it is.
Wisconsin, the home of Harley Davidson and Milwaukee Tools, if you use Milwaukee Tools. They're awesome. Oh, this is an easy one here. Ooh, now I kind of left myself. Euros win or DNC TITC? Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, the Euros win is epic because you're, representing the entire, European continent, European Union and everything, but then you think of DNC, now over the years, that has grown to be one of the top 4 or 5 8-scale buggy races of the world. And TITC, arguably bigger than the Worlds now. If you can win TITC, TITC is a touring car race in Thailand every February every year that's grown to be a massive event. Well, if I was racing tour car, I'd say TITC, because that's a pretty big, if you can win that one, that's pretty epic. What's been your toughest RC race? Toughest RC race. Is that when I did bad and failed and, you know, made like the Z main or something like that? Or was, you know, a race that I ended up winning? Maybe toughest probably was my first big one when I won Tamiya National Championships for mod touring back in, was that 97? That was like my first big RC national win when I won Tamiya Nationals. That was pretty epic. Nitro or electric? The old Scotty would say electric. The new Scotty, nitro. I love running 8-scale nitro on road. That's become my new passion. Proudest RC result. Well, the Tamiya Nationals that I won for sure, that was my first big one, but probably my first Roar National title was 12 scale. I won 12 scale Nationals at the Roar race in 2002. Name a driver you've ever had a beef with. There's none that really come to mind. I don't know, you folks, do you guys think of any that I have a beef with? Yeah, I'm sure you guys probably put in the comments, you know, who do you think Scotty has a beef with? Nobody really comes to mind, you know, nobody with, you know, initials or anything like that. That was a good one. That was a good one. What category of RC racing do you never want to try? I don't think there's one that I never want to try. Crawling, I don't get it. You know, I know it's hard to do it like properly, but anytime I grab a crawling car, I'm a racer. I just punch the throttle. I want to get to the top of the hill. So it's hard, I know, but I don't know. I don't get it as much. What was your RC dream car? Now that I'm older, I'm interested in old school stuff. I just got a hold of a original TC3 because I had many of them through the years, and I still got parts and everything. I wish I still had my Snowbirds winning when I won Snowbirds. I wish I had that one, but I was able to get a hold of a built, never run TC3 to add to my collection. Oh, this thing's going down here pretty. Oh. Best RC track you ever raced on? Ooh. I'll put this in ones maybe that I've been to. Always had a dream to go to Yatabe Arena back in the day because that was the, you know, Daytona 500, Indianapolis 500, you know, venue of our world. So many historic races from back in the day. So when I got to go to the Yatabe Arena, I was invited by Masami to go there and announce a race. I technically didn't race it there, but you know, to be able to be at Yatabe Arena back in the day was a pretty big moment for me in my announcing career, for sure. Oh man, this is going down pretty soon here. Oh. How far did Lee get? I gotta beat Lee, right? What do you want to achieve in RC in the next 5 years? Easy. I want to race more. Easy peasy. I want to race a lot more. So that's my goal, to race more. And race with my granddaughter. She's starting to race now. And oh, that was cheating because I held it, right?
You get a penalty.
I get a penalty, okay. Docked 1 lap. Name an old school racer you'd like to race again. I said his name, Ken Wolf. I mean, he was one of the legends in our world. He used to come to trackside and race the Novak race for many years. And when I started my series, Short Course Showdown, a race series I had in America where we did the short course trucks, he would always come and race that. And he was always just a fan favorite. And man, I might be stuck here. Oh. This one's easy, okay. All right. What one big race do you want to win? I guess everybody wants to win the Worlds, right? That would always be a be an epic race to win. That'll never happen, but that'd be cool. Oh, we got one more here. All right. Favorite non-RC athlete or sports person? The GOAT, Michael Jordan.
Because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
All of you guys that say, if you're following the NBA, you say LeBron James is the GOAT. No, Michael Jordan the GOAT. Can't argue that. Oh no, I think I've hit the, this Jenga. Oh, there it went. What was the final question? What music would you want for your hype walk-on song? Oh my, it has to be something probably 80s. Old school 80s, but I have no idea. But Jenga, I don't know if I won or lost, but that's the block party. Those were good. Who made it? Who did the questions? You? Very good one. Wow, that was awesome.
Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes! First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah, if you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah, first and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.